Virgo, welcome to your reading. How are you today? I'm so glad you're here. You're very welcome. You're with me, and my name is Catherine. If you're new to this channel and my work, and it's resonating, it would be amazing if you could like, share, and subscribe. These are soul mapping sessions, and we use tarot, we use oracle, we use postcards from spirit, and we also work with gene keys. So welcome to your reading, Virgo. Thinking of you before I started and meditating on the cards and just wondering what message spirit has for us today. So we're just looking at the oracle first and just going to go with that. And then we'll move to the tarot and then the gene keys. We're also going to work on chakra points in this reading, see what spirit would ask you to be focusing on. And then we'll finish up with a beautiful postcard from spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance in this reading for Virgo Collective. I'm just requesting archangels, angels, bodhisattvas, any ascended masters to be with us. So Virgo, here we go. Let's see what's happening. So Spirit is saying, be like your spirit guide. Virgo, you are your purpose. You are your purpose. The light in you can lead the way. That's beautiful. The light in you can lead the way. Be like your spirit guide. You are your purpose. The light in you can lead the way. It is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear, Virgo. It is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Your path may be feeling bumpy at the moment, but this will soon clear. This will alter soon. So that's a really beautiful message to start with, Virgo. I really like that. Be like your spirit guide. You are your purpose, Virgo. So if you're feeling in a moment of feeling lost about something, Spirit is saying you are the light. The light in you can lead the way through this situation, Virgo. And it is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. And even though the path may be bumpy at the moment, this will alter soon. So that's positive. Let's see what else we have here, Virgo. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So miracles, that's very beautiful, are on their way to you. Expect miracles. And community. Virgo, so coming into community, there's something here Spirit would like you to sort of focus in on. What is this in the community space? Joining a community. And perhaps asking for guidance from this community. Let's just see one more time. I'm going to work with the Moonology here. And let's see what Moonology has for you, Virgo. So, thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message for Virgo. Thank you. Okay, Virgo, conclusions are within reach. Surrender to the divine. Confidence is your key to success. Confidence is your key to success, Virgo. Perhaps offering something in a community. Your purpose, Virgo. You are your purpose. How can you share your purpose and receive miracles and bring miracles to a community, something that you are joining or have joined or can support, Virgo, with your purpose? Because the light in you can lead the way, Virgo. So I'm now working with the tarot to see what else we have here that you could follow. As beautiful message, soul mapping message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the Fool, that's that feels very, very part of this message. So the Fool is this beginning of the journey, Virgo. You are starting a journey with something that feels spiritual, because they're asking you to be like your spirit guide, that you are your purpose, and you can share purpose in community and allow miracles to come forward. And perhaps you've been thinking about this. So conclusions are in reach, Virgo. Surrender to the divine. So again, this feels like it's something very spiritual that you've been working on, a spiritual community, sharing your purpose in that community. And this is the beginning of a very, a brand new journey point. A spiritual journey point, Virgo. How beautiful. That must feel very nice, very comforting. Even though, as they say, it may be feeling a little bit bumpy at the moment, this will alter soon. The way will become clear. And then the light in you can lead the way, Virgo. So what else have we got here? Thank you, Spirit. That was interesting. I went to put them back, but they wanted to come out. So here we go. Standing your ground, Virgo. 7 of Wands here. So this is very much about standing up for your beliefs and fighting your corner. Protection. So standing your ground, Virgo, in the situation you found yourself in, and folding into a sense of following your light, sharing your light, Virgo, in community, or having a sense of starting a new journey with a community, a spiritual community, I feel. And then just know that this could be very much part of your belief structure, and that this will bring you into a sense of being able to stand your ground again, Virgo. So feeling more grounded in this effort, this community. And then friendship will be coming. So 3 of Cups here. This is about happy times, Virgo. So very soon, this bumpy part of your path, of your journey, will alter. And I feel that in this community space that you have entered or are thinking about entering or sharing your gifts in, you'll start to feel friendship and that community space. Happy times, Virgo, coming. Happy times. And with the sense of being in a very wonderful Empress energy, Virgo. Now, this is like a sensation of abundance and feeling back in the sense of miracles and flow and spirituality, Virgo. Coming to be feeling like your spirit guide, light and bright, and that light shining from you and helping other people. Because the light in you can lead the way, Virgo. The light in you can lead the way. And then came the 10 of Wands. So you have been carrying something that's been perhaps causing this choppy feeling on your path, in, not feeling smooth, not feeling comfortable, Virgo. So the 10 of Wands is about feeling overburdened, overloaded, even that you're in the drudgery of life, that it's everything, you've been taking on too much, Virgo, and it all just feels heavy. It doesn't feel light and it doesn't feel bright. So Spirit is acknowledging that, and I feel saying that's going to alter soon. And let's see if there's any more that the tarot could give us on this. Spirit guys, is there more information, please, for Virgo here on this beautiful journey they're starting on, this very new, brand new journey that they are starting on, the Fool's journey? Any more information for Virgo, please? Thank you. Okay, so we have two more tarot cards here. Rest. Virgo, Spirit is saying 4 of Swords. Time for rest. So there's been fear and anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed, like mental overload, Virgo. So now it's time for some rest and relaxation, perhaps some solitude, some peace in that solitude through meditation, coming into a sanctuary so that you can come into some introspection with the 4 of Swords, and perhaps then through that meditation make contact with spirit guides, your inner guidance, Virgo. This new journey that you're starting perhaps is the beginning of a brand new cycle that includes self-care, meditation, introspection, contemplation, which is interesting because we'll work with the gene keys, and that's a nice way to start contemplating and that contemplation process, so that you can come back to feeling stronger. You can come back to rejoin the world, finding that you have more mental strength, more balance and clarity, because you've also got the Ace of Swords. So as you step into that process of resting and recovering from stress, anxiety, fear, the 10 of Wands, carrying too much, and just come back into that decision to begin something new that takes you into rest, takes you into being able to be contemplative, takes you into a place of community and support, Virgo. Then as you do that, these conclusions, I think, about this next part of your journey will become clearer. You'll have that clarity coming in with the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords brings you this mental clarity where you may have had, disturbance and not any clarity at all, and the path may have been feeling bumpy and you've been unsure, but you can feel, Virgo, that there's a new opportunity, a new start in something, and it's about surrendering to the divine. It's about this inward journey, this journey into becoming and being like your spirit guides, a spiritual journey, Virgo. This Ace of Swords is wonderful. It's suggesting that, you can have some breakthroughs as you start this process. You'll be able to concentrate more. This is the frequency that will come through for you, Virgo. And I think that's why, because they're saying that the path has been bumpy, that will alter soon when you start moving into this new journey. And confidence is the key to your success here, Virgo. So building back up your confidence, coming back into feeling this Empress energy from this process, so that you can feel, that you're connected into the divine. You're connected into that sense of spirituality, community, and miracles again, Virgo. So I'm just going to clarify with the Light Seers Tarot deck as well. And let's see what else we have here, Virgo. Any clarification in the tarot, please, for Virgo's journey? Thank you, Spirit. Yes, so 10 of Cups. That journey that you take will bring a sense of real community connection, joy and happiness, Virgo. And it's about balancing things. So coming back into balance, coming back into yourself, landing, grounding. 2 of Pentacles is about that balance and that grounding energy. Because again, they're just confirming that you've been in that 9 of Swords, and it's a very clear communication, this card, of that feeling of just despair, not feeling good, just not clear, not feeling great, Virgo. So just know that as you do start, you've now got the Emperor as well in the light seers and the Empress. So rebalancing, to me, that feels like coming back into your strength and your confidence, Virgo, because confidence is the key to your success here. And the balanced energies of the Empress and the Emperor together. So the masculine, the feminine, the yin and the yang coming back into balance, so you can feel strong, you can feel grounded, and just moving away from this discomfort, this situation you've been in that has caused you to feel, that you've had stress, too much load on you, Virgo, and so that you can regroup and come back into feeling more joy, positivity, and this beautiful 10 of Cups energy in the world, Virgo. So that's very, very positive. Let's just ask now Spirit to clarify the gene keys. Now the gene keys will give us the dilemma, the shadow, and the city. And the gene keys are amazing. You can visit genekeys.com and download your own free profile to see if these gene keys are in your profile. They may not be, but they are relevant in this reading. So we have gene key number 7. And gene key number 7 is the dilemma of your boundaries, Virgo, because the shadow here at play is division. So that's the opposite of community. Community is together. Perhaps you feel separated, divided, out of community. And the gift here is guidance. And so that to me feels like Spirit is saying, you can receive beautiful guidance, and it's, coming from within as you surrender to the divine and you start this new journey. Within the new journey is the guidance that you're seeking. And this city here, which is like the super gift that you could receive or be giving, is the city of virtue. So virtuous guidance. So Virgo, the process you're in, what you've, come out of, this heaviness you've been carrying, where the path has been bumpy and you've had no clarity, or things have been very, stressful, very uncomfortable. When we share our journey with others, it becomes very helpful to others. We become the light that shines the way for others to also travel that journey and come through it perhaps quicker or with more support. So you may be seeking that support and then be able to give it back because you've traveled the journey and you can help, because they're saying that the way here through is guidance. So receiving guidance and then giving guidance. And then gene key 13. So the dilemma has been pessimism and the shadow of discord. So you felt these two energies in your journey, Virgo, and they're saying this is the bumpiness that will alter soon, because there is this opportunity for a new beginning, and it's to do about this surrendering to the divine will, being like your spirit guide, and knowing that this is your purpose, Virgo, that there is a new way of being, of becoming, and sharing your experience in community, and that community helping you, but also you helping that community by simply the virtue of being there and sharing and joining. Now the gift here is the discernment. So again, I think Spirit is just saying, just take a moment to rest, Four of Swords, and rest in meditation, rest in contemplation, rest in thinking about your future, and discerning, Virgo, the direction to go in, because you have definitely got an opportunity for something new to begin. And so then once you've discerned that and it feels right, and we'll look at the chakra points and that might help as well, you're going to be receiving empathy here. So the city here is empathy, and also giving empathy, Virgo. So receiving and giving go both ways simultaneously, and that is what Spirit is saying is going on here at the moment in this situation, Virgo. So it feels like you are in a process of understanding that there's an opportunity for something, and I feel it's something spiritual, a spiritual journey, Virgo, asking you to become like your spirit guide and go into that meditation, go into your purpose and share that in community. Bring hope, bring joy, bring that feeling of strength forwards, the Emperor, but it's balanced, because we have this Two of Pentacles, so you can come into a balanced sharing, a balanced Emperor and Empress energy that helps other people also find their balance, find their stability again, and perhaps that also helps their path become less bumpy, and just having a sense of the Ten of Cups, which is that beautiful, everything feels well again, and you experience miracles in life again. So that's very powerful, Virgo. I'm just working to ask Spirit now which chakra points you could meditate on and contemplate on in this moment in time. These are timeless readings, so when this does reach you, Virgo, it's of the moment. And then part of the contemplation in listening to this could also be working on a chakra meditation, just to bring in that communication with your guides, bring in the discernment about where you're going, how you're going about it, and what the community is, Virgo. Yeah, so third eye, they're suggesting here Ajna chakra. Now, this is your psychic awareness, Virgo. So it says, I open my third eye and allow visions of higher wisdom to be received and trusted. I open my third eye, my Ajna chakra, and allow visions of higher wisdom to be received and trusted. I see clearly that which comes through my subtle senses to assist the alignment of my will with the divine will. Wow, so that's two confirmations, Virgo. Surrendering to the divine will. So you can probably feel something at play in your life. You're on the cusp of a new spiritual journey, coming out of stress, coming out of feeling mentally overloaded, overwhelmed, by taking yourself into peaceful, quiet time, healing time, to come and focus in on the inward spiritual journey, Virgo. And then this beautiful chakra card also says, my psychic awareness is sacred, aligned only with the highest good for myself, others, and the planet. So powerful message there from Spirit, Virgo. Thank you. And just going to clarify with this beautiful Sea Oracle tarot deck. So Virgo, this journey feels very much like you've sort of already embarked And it is helping with the rest and the quiet and the introspection and the healing. And I think it's just a very comforting message, hopefully, that Spirit and your guides are asking you just to surrender into it now and begin is a flow. It feels very gentle and it feels very loving. It feels very supportive. It feels like you're going to be in community. And it just feels lovely, Virgo. And this is wonderful. It says expansive. May you connect to the whole, Virgo. May you connect to the whole. So as we meditate and contemplate and work into the psychic third eye center and just look at the energy and the frequencies there, any communications, just connecting yourself back then into that whole feeling, into the whole of life again. So these are beautiful postcards from Spirit, Virgo, and I'm just asked for guidance to just bring this reading, lovely, caring reading from Spirit for you, Virgo, back into this moment. So Virgo, you have a unique purpose and destiny. Wow. So this is what that first or second oracle card that came out. You are your purpose, Virgo. And you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures. To discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul, Virgo. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment, Virgo, where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with Spirit. Surrender to the divine will and keep going. Spirit loves you, Virgo. Life loves you. We love you. Virgo, I hope that has resonated and helped. Just sending you lots of love for this beautiful journey you're on with Spirit and guides and community. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take lots of care, Virgo.